Hello everyone, welcome to part 28 of reactjs tutorial with Laravel for beginners. And in this video, we are going to work on the get API for the product detail page. Okay, so we have done up till the listing page, and we are going to show that this is our React app. And here, if you will click on shop, here you can see the categories, as well as these are the sections, though these sections as well as the categories are coming. And it is same like if you are going to do in our website, ecom9 website, you can see the sections as well as the categories are coming here. So in the same way, on our React app, the sections as well as their categories are coming. Okay, so once you will click on any of the category, you can see the products are coming that belongs to that particular category. Okay, so in the same way, like if you are going to click on any of the category, like we're going to click on man, it will show the products of the man category. Okay, so in the same way, it is showing the products of the man category. Here we are sending the URL as man, and it is showing the man category products. You can see the all products are coming here in the same way like we are showing in the website. Okay, so after this, and one more thing, see, we are going to check in the mobile view, as it can work in all the devices, and you can see it is also coming here, that a menu in which we can see all the links are coming here, and you can click on the shop. After clicking on the shop, you can see the links, and we can click one of the link like man, and see the layout, it is coming fine. Okay, so now, now the next step is to click on this particular product so that the product detail page will come. Okay, so this page we are going to create, we are going to show the description and other information of the product. Okay, that we are going to do now. We are going to create the detail API in which we can able to click on any of the product so that its detail will come up. Okay, so that thing we are going to do in this video. We are going to create the product detail API in this video via Laravel. Okay, we are using the Laravel for our APIs that used as the backend for our React app. Okay, so I will open here, I will close all earlier files. Okay, and here I'm going to do that. I'm going to will close all earlier files here. Okay, so I'm going to open here my project, that is the ecom9. So this is the project that I am using for the APIs. Okay, so I'm going to open the api.php file, and here I am going to add, like we have added the listing products API. Now we are going to add the detail product API, detail product API, or we can call it product detail API. Okay, so here we are going to create the get route for this API as well. Route get, and inside detail we will name it like detail. And here we are just going to pass the ID here, product ID. In fact, okay, we can make it like product ID. Okay, detail product ID. And now the function we are going to create inside the API controller, and we are going to create the detail function like this. Okay, so we are going to open the API controller now, and in that, like we have created the listing function, we have created the other functions as well so far. So we're going to open here that menu function. Also we have created listing function. So after listing function, we are going to create here that detail function. Okay, public function detail. First of all, make sure that we are at the end of the file. Here I'm going to do, sorry, I'm going to check, minimize everything, and I'm going to see here that where we are closing, because I want to see that this is correctly is one, because see, I am checking for this one. Okay, I'm going to add one more function here, public function, here detail dollar id, like this. Okay, so I'm going to save it. I'm going to check it once that it is working here. I will do something like echo test. I'm going to see whether it is working fine or not. I'm going to run this API in Postman. Okay, we'll keep testing in Postman. Okay, so all response will come in Postman. So we are going to see that if we will run this API, this test is working fine or not. Because I am confused about the braces, I need to see that the braces are correctly closed or not. Okay. So like we have tested the listing API, you can see in the Postman. Okay, so now we are going to test the another API after listing API. Here I'm going to dismiss. Okay, so see, these are the test API. So I'm going to save this API though. Here I'm going to make this listing API that we have tested earlier. Here I'm going to save it, and now after listing API I will create one more API here. Okay, I will okay, so I will name it like detail API. Here I'm going to make it detail. Here I'm going to add the product ID. Suppose the product ID is 1, API detail 1. So I will click on send. See, some issue has come, unexpected token. Okay, so I need to see expecting end of file. Okay, so it means there is some issue. This function needs to be add after this. Okay, so there is some issue with the braces. Okay, I'm going to see here that braces are not closed here properly. I'm going to see that where is the exact issue. Here okay, so these we're closing here, fine. Okay, so this one is also fine, and here also I'm going to move it here. Okay, so here if price, this one also going to move it here, and this one up till here. Okay, so we're going to move it here. Okay, no issue here, and else condition here, and else this one and this one. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close it if condition, else condition, and this one is for the function, and fine it is. And inside this we are going to add the public detail function. Now it is fine. Okay, now it will work fine. Now we're going to see I have corrected these. See, always attend your code like this, otherwise we will get confused and issue can come. Okay, you have seen that how I have corrected it. Okay, so now I will click on send. Now see, echo test is, see, test is printing. Okay, so our API is working fine. Now we can start working on it. Okay, so now we are going to check, first of all, we are going to check the product count. Okay, we are going to see that whether the product exists or not. Okay, so this ID is correct or not. Okay, so here I'm going to add it, product count. I'm going to check it from the product model, and here I'm going to compare it. Two things I'm going to check here. First one is the ID, that the ID is correct, and the second one is the its status must be one. Okay, so the second thing is status, its status must be one. Fine, and here I'm going to use count. And so if product count is greater than 0, else this one. Okay, so if product count is greater than 0, then we are going to execute the API, otherwise we are going to send the error message. Okay, we will send the error message like dollar message here, product URL is incorrect, or anything that product id is incorrect. Okay, product id or product is not available, like this, product is not available, like this. Okay, product is not available. Here return response, response in JSON. We will always send the response in JSON for our app. Okay, and status we are going to send like false. Okay, and message we're going to send as dollar $message, that is the product is not available, along with the 422 error code that is meant for the errors. Okay, unprocessable and anti. Okay, so this one we will make it as 422. Okay, so see here, if I will do something that does not exist, I'm going to add this product id. So you can see here it is showing the false status as false and product is not available. You can see 422 unprocessable content. Okay, and here you can see the response code is 422. Okay, that we are sending. So this is for error. We will send the error if in case the product does not exist. If we will click on one, then we are going to execute the API. We are going to send the product detail. Okay, that we are going to fetch. So we are going to fetch in the same way like we are fetching in the for our website. So we can copy that query from our website as well. Okay, so here also we have used that detail API. Okay, so sorry, detail function. So we can copy this product details. Okay, this query we can copy and can make changes in this one. Okay, so this one we can copy here and paste here. So see, all we will get everything, section, category, brand. Okay, so we can keep it like this, but at the end we are going to remove this one and we'll add of our own here. See, I'm going to make it first of all here like this, and here I'm going to add where id is dollar id that we are sending, and after that we are going to use the get here. Okay, so that we can show it in our app, we will use the get. And one more thing, see here, like in the listing function at the end, we are updating the final price as well as the product image with the complete path and final price. We are generating after calculating the price. Okay, so this for each loop we can copy from here, and we can keep it here. Okay, and here we will just simply replace these category products with the product details. Okay, and also we are going to replace not only here, but we're going to replace inside the data as well. What we can do, we can select all and we can replace for product details. Okay, so now it seems to be fine, and after that we can send the response. Now success response, return response JSON, and here we're going to send the product. Okay, product, see, we're going to send the product details in products. Okay, product details, and this time we are going to send the success message, and for success message the success code, that is 200 code. Okay, like this, fine it is. So I'm going to click on send here, and you are going to see here the response, the product detail is coming fine. This is the detail for the first product. You can see we able to send the complete details, description, product name, product code, everything is coming in API. Okay, so along with that we have the section details as well. If you want to show the section detail, it's section, and along with that we have the category details as well, we have the brand details as well, and we have the attributes as well, in which the sizes are coming that we require, like we require in the product detail page of the website. We require here all these information log with the images. Okay, here we require the sizes as well, so the same thing we require uh, in our detail API. Okay, so everything we are outputting here. So we are going to fetch this API in our rect tab to show the product detail page. Okay, so in next video we are going to show the product detail page on our React app. Once the user will click on any of the product, then that the full detail page of that product will come with all the attributes and everything we are going to show there. Okay, so stay tuned for that. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.